Hi, Cara.
Hi, how are you?
I'm well. How are you?
Good, good. I'm excited for today.
Yay! I'm always excited.
Yeah, that's good.
I know. I should be excited. I'm like, yeah. Every time I'm like, oh yeah, another, and it's nice as well. It kind of breaks up the day. A little bit of something to do.
It's the best in lockdown. Oh my gosh, yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. I know. Have you had a busy morning?
Yeah, not too bad. Yeah, just on the computer, doing bits and bobs.
Yeah.
Catching up on stuff. You? Yeah.
Yeah, it's been I did a little bit of my own class prep this morning, and then I listened to the Gladys update like I always do, and then I take myself for a coffee to cheer myself back up again.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Yeah, always nice. Take the dog for a little walk. Always good fun.
Oh, fun.
I know. Oh, we've got a few more people here. Libby's here. Hey, Libby.
Hi.
And I've got is it Kajol? Kajol? Is that how you say it? I hope so. And Shreya. Hello, Robin. Robin's connecting to audio. All right, guys. So I'll just give everyone a few more minutes. Hello. I got it right. I see the chat. And Robin's here. Hi, Robin. All right, guys. So I think last week we did something with some light weights, didn't we? Am I right? Yes. Yeah, I was like, hang on a minute, we did that last. Awesome. Okay, today we are going to focus a little bit into hips, outer and inner hip, outer and inner thighs, and glutes. Yes. So hi, Shreya. Thanks for the chat. We'll see who else is joining. Oh, I'm just going to grab my water. I left it somewhere. Who else is joining? I feel like my postman's got it in for me. My husband's not here today. I know he hasn't been. My postman's just not come. I'm like, oh, typical. I only come on the days my husband's home. Then he knows what I'm buying. That's not good.
I don't know. Just a bit more info. Oh, it's in building 1, level 6.
Hey guys. Anyone who's just joined, hello. Happy Monday. Oh, Shirley's joining. She's just connecting. Let's see who else has joined. Haley's here. Ari's here. Amazing. All right, guys. Oh, Libby, you look like you're somewhere lovely. Nicely outside on the deck. I was going to nip out by the pool, but I always get worried that either the light planes coming from the airport are going to affect it, or they'll be like windy and you won't be able to hear me and everyone will be just like staring at the screen. All right, let's see who else has joined. Ella's here. Rosie's here. Marina's here. Nice. Hi, guys. All right. Let's see what the time is. Oh, we're doing good. We'll give everyone one more minute and we'll get started. Just going to turn my music down a little bit down here. Feel free to put some light music on as well, guys, in the background. Always nice. Reset that there. Okay. So, I think pretty much most of this is prenatal friendly today, guys. There's a little bit of abs, I think, at the end that I'll just give you options for, just in case anybody is, and hasn't told anyone yet. That's fine. You just do your own version of it, or you can turn your video off and nobody will know. Just please stay nice and safe for me. Any injuries that would affect any of the moves we do, I will definitely give you a little shout and give you a modification. Otherwise, let's get down on the mat, guys. We are going to start in a nice 4-point kneel. We're going to start with a little bit of bird dog so we can stretch out the body, get into the triceps, get warm through the abs, and then we can work into our nice, like I said, glutes, hips, and inner thighs. All right, I think everyone is on mute. Everyone's on mute. Wow, nice big group. Okay, all right, guys, turn my music down, and when you're ready, here we are. I was prepping today, get it all ready. All right, guys, so down in your 4-point kneel for me. Once you're down there, bring your hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Everything is hip distance apart. All right, take a second to draw the shoulders down away from the ears. Just gently lift that belly up so you've got that neutral spine. We're going to reach the right arm forwards and the left leg. We're going to bring it up into a nice bird dog here. Up and hold. Nice. Just holding it there for a second. Bring it all the way down. Come back through to center. And then without too much movement, taking it to that other side. So we're just going to alternate through here. Just going to start to warm the body up. Transferring your weight every time your hand and leg reach the mat. Lift. And we're going to find a few little add-ons to this today. A few little options. Lifting up and down. Transfer your weight. Warming this whole body up. Reaching through. Lift. Nice work, guys. One more time on each side. Reaching long. Lift. Let's even this up. Hopefully you guys are coming across to that opposite side. Nice. Slide it back across. You should have your right arm out long and your left leg lifted. Once you get to here, we're going to make an X. So the right arm's going to come out to the right and the left leg is going to go out to the left. So you're kind of making a cross. I'll just say sheet this one. I'm sure you guys know what I mean. Once you're lifted, you're coming out and away. So reaching away from the body in opposites. I call it an X because you kind of look like you've got half an X going on. There's probably a much better name, but we'll roll with that one today. Let's go 4. Stay nice and neutral here. 3. Head is in line with your spine. 2. One more time. And 1. Bring the arm back down, but keep the leg lifted. We're going to lower and lift this leg. Up and down. So you want to feel a stillness through your body. One of these exercises I love to watch. Definitely to see if the ribs and hips are still connected. To see if you're squeezing from the base of that glute. Lengthening out the leg to find your hamstring connection. And staying nice and lifted. And if your weight goes too far forward, guys, you're going to feel this in your wrists. So you see this supporting leg. Just sit back into it a little bit for me. Oh, hello. Whoever just joined, feel free to pop yourself on mute. We're just finishing our little warm up here. And lift. Lengthening through. If you feel like you need to give your wrists a little shake out, you should be, like I said, back in that supporting leg. You should be able to lift the heels of your hands up. Even if it's one at a time, just give those legs a little shake out. Let's go here for 6. Lengthen that leg here for 5. We are long through our body 4. Lifting up here for 3. Lengthen and lift for 2. Up and hold for me here. We're going to take a quick tricep. So just bringing yourself down to the mat, bring your nose down and press back up. You see how your elbows are bending towards the body. Nice, and your nose is coming down between your hands, just past your fingers, somewhere there. Your leg is still long. Let's go here. Press. Just 3. Just 2. Nice, one more, guys. Come all the way back up for me. Draw that leg in. Find a neutral position and just shake out those wrists if they need it. And then reset. We're going to come back to that nice moving bird dog. We're going to start on the left arm, right leg. We're going to lift it up, bring it down, go back through center, reach, lift, and down. Now you're going to feel one side is much warmer than the other. And reach a beautiful way to lengthen your body. And lift. Nice big squeeze. One more time. Out here. Once you get to the side that you haven't worked, lift the arm and leg up. We're going to start to come into that X, moving away from the body. Leg goes out to the right, arm goes out to the left. Create that half an X through the body. Stay nice and square to your mat. Reaching here. 4. Good work. Straighten that leg. 3. 2 more. 2. Last 1. Come back through to center. Bring your arm down. Nice, and we're going to just lift that leg. Lower and lift. If you find your weight going forward, guys, sit back a bit. Move away from your wrists. Sit back into that left leg. And then if you need to, you can lift the heels of your hands and you really will feel lifted. All right, guys. The straighter you make that leg, the more it's going to work. Incorporate your hamstring. Every time you lift, squeeze right through the base of that booty. Keep going. Right round the base. Should feel pretty good. The underbum, we'll call it the underbum. Everyone will know what I'm on about then. Hips are square. If you're falling forward, sink it back. Let's lift here. 6, 5, keep that neutral spine. 4, good work here, team. 3, 2, One more, up and hold. Find your triceps. We're coming down. And we press up and away. And down. Press. Press, press, press. Let's go, let's go. Working here. 4, 3. Let's work. 2. One more time. And 1. Bring it down. Sink it back and just take a second here with those wrists. And we're going to do what looks like a cat-cow stretch, but we're going to take it into swooping cat, where we get a little bit of tricep in here as well. So back into your 4-point kneel for this part. We're coming away from the wrists in just a second. Find your neutral spine. Tuck your tailbone, pull your belly up, lift up through your chest. Take your eyes back to your navel. Then sit your hips back towards your heels, so you're still fully stretching. Bring your elbows down to the mat. Take your eyes down in front. Push forward into that tricep. Keep going past your fingers, circle all the way back up, and you should be back in your start position. Tuck your tailbone, lift up with your belly, lift up with your chest. Eyes back to your navel. Sit down onto your heels, elbows down. Eyes forward, push all the way past your fingers and circle. Nice, one more time. Kind of like a stretch, but we move with it. Pressing all the way up and holding it there, have a little wriggle. All right, guys, we're coming onto our forearms. So without sinking into those shoulders, shoulders are back. Bring your legs nice and close together for me here. Take your right leg to the back. Lift your right leg all the way up, nice and high. Then straighten that leg. Point through your toes as if you're trying to reach that back wall. And we're going to lower and lift here. Lower and lift. Really long. Focusing on that leg moving all the way from that hip joint. Long, long, long. Lift. So still focusing the back of the leg here. And we're going to move a few times around here. We're going to do forearms. We're going to be on one forearm so we can get some sneaky obliques in there. And which, again, safe for everyone to work. And lift. Try not to let that belly pop and try not to sink into your shoulders. Press away from that mat so your shoulders are nice and relaxed, drawing down through the back. And that leg lifts. Let's go here. 4. And 3. You've got that right leg lifting up and down here for 2. Lift it up and hold it just there. Bend that knee for me. Bring it down and lift. Push. Keeping our toe pointed to now. Push. Little lifts. Still working the under bum, technically no. And lift. Let's go. 5. I'm going to pick this one up in a second in 4. 3. 2. Up and hold. Give me those tiny pulses. We're going to do this move in a second in our downward dog. Always feels good, this one. And if you ever do this exercise at home and you've got some ankle weight, you can go to town. Oh yeah, it really gets in there. Pressing up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop that leg down. Come up onto your hands. Tuck your toes. Take your hips up into upward stretch, downward dog. Press away from your hands. Find your tippy toes for me and take your right leg up. Nice. And drop it down. And lift. And we are really stretching out here, using that glute, but supporting ourselves using the left. Pressing away. Lift. Nice big movement here. Why are we on our tippy toes? Just because when the heel is down, I find that when you lift, you kind of twist. So to stay square, we're staying on those tippy toes. Plus, it could be a tiny bit harder. 3, 2, and 1. Bring that leg down. Drop your knees. Nice. One last exercise to go on the same leg. Find your left forearm on the mat and your right hand. And then with your right leg, we're going to cross it behind for that nice big side open kick. So lift your leg up out to the side for me. Tuck your tailbone, draw belly in, and then let's kick from here. And kick. Opening that hip, reach through that leg. And as you're pressing away from the mat with your right hand, you're going to feel, keep going for me, a nice connection through the armpit here, right down this side. You're going to get a nice little sneaky oblique where you're lifted. Try not to lean to that left side, but stay square. Pressing out here. 4, 3, 2, holding it out, little lifts up and down. Just working, just the last few. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. Woo. Sit back. Have a little shake out there for me. And lay on your left side. So we're still working the right leg. We're still on the right leg, but we're nearly done. Now we're going to prop ourselves up on our elbow with our waist lifted away. If you need to, this is your modification. If you stay lifted, you're going to get in a bit of oblique work. Bottom leg is bent, the top leg lifted up at hip height here. We're going to start with some tiny little lifts. Little taps, focus on your lifting up, focus on that relaxed shoulder, hips are nice and square. We've got a great little combo going on. We've just got to get across to that left side. So we can't just turn around. That wouldn't be fun. We have to work our way there. Let's go. 6, 5, stay lifted. 4, 3, 2, lift up and hold, and then extend that leg. Lower. Now slightly open your hips, and you want to lift and tap. All right, so we've got a nice long extended right leg. We're going to start to work into the outer hip. You want to stay lifted through this side if you can. If you find yourself sinking, just come down, head resting in the hand. If you can, stay lifted. You can always pop a pillow up underneath there. That always feels pretty good. And lift. Nice. 8, 7. We have one more add-on in 6 and 5, 4. Lift, lift, lift. Tap. 3. Nearly there. 2. And 1, bring it back to hip height. Restack your hips. Bend that top knee. We reach forwards, kick. We reach to the back, kick. You want to stay hip height here, guys. Forward and back. You can lean into this one as you go back. Just feel pretty good. So again, working the underbum, working the outer hip. Great work, great work. And again, guys. We have one more set of little kick-ups, and then we are done. 3. Pressing out here for 2. One more time. Forwards and back. Bring that leg in, open that top hip, and we're going to reach. So this time you're tapping your foot. So it's a shorter reach, externally rotated. Again, lift away from your mat. Let's go. 8. Reaching. So starting to hopefully feel a little bit of the glutes at the back and an opening of the hip here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful job. Rolling onto your back, guys. We're nearly there. Lay down on your back. All right, guys. Bring your heels in nice and close to your bum. You kind of want the that nice closeness so we can really get into it. So we've been working our right leg. We're still staying on this right leg, guys. We are going to bring ourselves to the top of our shoulder bridge. Your shoulders are underneath you. Your hips are lifted. Bring your feet a bit closer together. Transfer all your weight across to that right side. And with your left leg, we're going to lift up and down. Now, if that's too much, find the tippy toe. Bring your hands onto your hips. Find a stillness, okay, and just work here. If you know you can lift your leg without losing this left side, you're here, tabletop. We have 6, so you're still using this right glute. 5, 4, 3, 2. Holding it up here, little pulses up and down. Little pulses, if you're with your foot down, tiny pulses up and down, okay? Let's go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it all the way down. If you're pregnant or had any recent tummy surgery, keep your legs down for me and walk them away. We're going to be lifting up and we're going to find our seat, okay? For everyone else, legs are in tabletop, holding onto the back of your legs, and we're going to roll up to seated, keeping our legs lifted. All right, for everyone else, your feet are down and you're going to sit nice and tall, okay? Whew. All right, once you get to the top here, sitting up nice and tall for me, arms up. Just take the knees open and take a quick forward stretch there. Have a little stretch out, a little wriggle. All right, bring yourself up. We should now be on the left side. Yes, this is it, team. We're coming to the other side. So we were down on our forearms to begin. Our legs were nice and close together. We're going to take that left leg to the back. Relax through our shoulders, lengthen through the body. Try and have your head in line with your spine. and start to lift and lower. If you want to take a second to lift, make sure you're square, straighten your leg a little bit more, feel that hamstring, and then lift and lower. That's absolutely fine, guys. See where that feels good. Lift and lower. Up. Try not to let your belly pop or your back arch. We want to stay in control of the powerhouse. And we lift. Let's go. Keep working for me here, guys. Let's see how everyone's doing. Amazing job. Lifting and lowering. Nice work, Cara. You got it going on. Let's go. Nice. Down on those forearms. Take off any pressure off those wrists. Good work here, team. Wonderful job. And again, nice work. Good job. I hope you're okay, Ella. I can see you having a little break. That's all good. You're feeling it in your shoulders. You can do this up on your hands. Of course you can. And we are down on the forearms just to give the wrist a little break. Nice, guys. Lift up and hold. Bend that knee. And we're lifting and lowering here. Lift and lower. Lift. On that left side. If you've done the left side, you can do the right. Whatever side you're on. Make it work for you. Let's go. Let's go. Press. Try not to let your head hang down, guys. You might start to feel dizzy. Just bring your eyes just in front. Press. Pushing up here. Should be starting to feel that right side is going to start to support you soon, since we've just worked that. And that left hamstring, that left inner thigh, and that left glute are firing up. Nice. Take some little pulses at the top here for me, guys. Pulse, pulse, pulse. We're coming into that downward dog next. Really work here. Nice. That downward dog one's fun, huh? And again, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Up onto those hands, tuck your toes. Pushing up into your upward stretch, downward dog, whatever you want to call it. Press away from your hands. Find your tippy toes, and then with your left leg, bringing it all the way up and down. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Everyone's flexibility is a little bit different here, so that's fine. Keep working, guys. Aha! Nice, Ari, looking good. Fantastic work. 4 more here. Nice and big here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in, bring it down. Come down onto your knees. Bring your right forearm to the floor. And then with your left leg, we're going to be bringing it up to the side. Try not to lean into this one, guys. You want to stay as square as you can. And then pressing out. Reach. And reach. Press, press, press. Nice and long. Really ideal. Keep going with this one, guys. If you slightly tuck your tailbone, so you've kind of got that little bit of a posterior tilt with your tailbone there. That way you draw the belly in. As you press away with that left hand, you also get an openness of the hip. You get to work your obliques, your lats. Nice. And we get to work this leg as well. Outer thighs. Let's go. 5, just 4 more here, team. 4, we've got those little taps. Don't forget the taps. 3, 2, out and hold. Little lifts up and down. This one gets you a good time to tuck that tailbone, scoop the belly up towards you, press away from that mat. If you feel like you're sinking in, push away. Let's go. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. Sit back, take a second if you need it. And when you're ready, we're going to come onto our side for those beautiful little kick-ups. If you recall, propped up on your elbow or rest your head in your hand, whichever option you take. Lift yourself away from the mat so your shoulders are relaxed. Knees, and we start with that little lift. Tiny lift. Starting to work outer hips, saddlebags. The technically known underbum. I give you the technical term. Just more fun. When you say the underbum, everyone knows what I'm on about. Press and lift. Great work here, guys. Stay lifted if you can. So it feels good. 4. We've got that little forward and back kick coming in. 3. Work here for 2. Lift up and hold. Make sure you're nice and square here. We're going to go forwards And we're going to go back and forwards and back. Don't panic, I've not forgotten the kick up. We've got that coming next. We have 2 little sets. Right, I think we did the kick up before this one on the other side, but you know what? We're still doing it. We'll do both versions straight after this one. And reaching forwards and back. Keeping that leg at hip height, guys. Every time you come back in, make sure you're pressed away from the mat and reach. Let's go. Should be starting to feel this one right here. 6 and 5. Stay away from that mat. 4. Work here for 3. Last 2. 2. One more time. You imagine this one with ankle weights, huh? Would be pretty painful. Bring it back in now. Open your hips, lengthen your leg, and let's lift. Doesn't need to be a big lift, guys. You want to be focusing more on this lower side than anything. If you're lifting and collapsing, definitely bring your head into your hand. If you can stay up, you're getting that little bit of extra oblique work here. I love a freebie, so let's stay with the freebie oblique workout. Nice, you've got 6. And then we're going to take it straight to the tap tap version. 4. I feel this one now. 3. Feels good in 2. And 1. Tap it down and kick. Lift away from that mat. Shoulders relax. We don't want to feel this one in the neck later. Reach. Long. Fantastic work, guys. Nearly there. Does everyone feel that? I've got that little pain in my butt. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Fantastic job, guys. Rolling onto your back for me. Let's come into our shoulder bridges. Feet nice and close together. Heels nice and close to your bum. Roll your shoulders down underneath you and take a second to peel yourself up off your mat. Coming to the top. Once you get there, take a second to stabilize. Transfer your weight into your left foot and get ready to either lift and lower that right heel or bring it into tabletop and pressing up and down. All right, lifting up and down. Before you get to this point, guys, make sure you can hold square. So if your leg is here, make sure your hips are square. If they're dipping down on one side, bring that leg back down, push up. Using your hands on the inside of your hips will give you a really good indication of where you're working, as well as those glutes and hamstrings that are strengthening to be able to lift you up. Good. Lifting up on this one, tiny pulses up and down. Let's go, let's go. 8, 7, 6, 5. Feel that left side working. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Just give those knees a little hug. So if you're prenatal, guys, roll onto your side, bring yourself up to a seated position and just hold it here. If you are not prenatal, guys, bring your legs into your tabletop, holding onto the back of those thighs. As you start to press your legs away from you, lift your head, neck, and shoulders and find yourself seated, holding onto those legs for a second there. Feet down, open, and take a nice little stretch there. Holding it in your diamond. Beautiful job. For the last part today, we're going to come to standing, okay? And we'll just do one little bit here. So, if you are prenatal, guys, make sure you stay on top of your seat for me. You're going to have your arms reaching out in front of you. You're going to be reaching your arms up, adding a side twist and back down, adding a side twist and back down. If you are not prenatal, come off your sit bones, come back into your C curve, tuck. There you go, through the pelvis. And we are lifting our arms up and then to the side. And up, so we're working in a similar fashion, but we're using our abdominals by finding a deep C curve, finding a beautiful connection in the lower belly. The lower you are, the harder this one is. So if you're struggling to keep your big toes down or your knees and hips nice and steady, come up a little bit. Remembering, guys, keep going for me. Your prenatal option is here. And then twisting, or you could stay twisted and bring it down, whatever works for you. I can't remember which way around I told you now, but whichever way it is, I'm sure you're working with it. Last one on each side, even yourself up, round to the side, and coming up. Grab the back of those legs, roll those shoulders, and we're coming to standing. So bring yourself up to standing in any way you know how. I hope everyone's doing good. Okay, so we're going to start with our feet a little bit wider than hip distance apart, but still in parallel. We're going to use our arms. So we're going to sink into a nice squat. Reach your arms forwards, holding here. Now your chest is hinged forward. Your weight is back in your heels, but your big toes are pressing down. Arms are here, shoulders are relaxed. 3 little pulses, guys. It's 3, 2, 1. As you come all the way up, arms up at the ceiling, press, circle round. Let's sink again. Reach. 3, 2, 1. Press all the way up and circle round. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Lift and circle. 2 more, just like that. Down. 3, 2, 1. Lift. Final one, final one. We make a change. 3, 2, 1. Bring those arms up and hold them there. Step out into your sumo, toes out. If you have any knee issues, walk it in a little bit. I'm ready. Bring your arms out wide. Shoulders down. We're going to sink into our squat. 3 pulses again. Bring the arms here. 3, 2, 1. And then open like we're hugging a tree. So you're bringing those arms out wide. 3, 2, 1. And open, squeeze. Let's go here. 3, 2, 1. Open and squeeze. One more time, one more time. 3, 2, 1. Bring it up here, guys. Relax those arms down, roll those shoulders. Come to the back of your mat. We take a nice forward fold down. So arms to the ceiling, soften your knees, draw the arms down in front, lower them again, work yourself down to the mat, hands down. Walk yourself out. If you feel like you need to put your knees down at any point, go for it. Otherwise, holding your high plank position here. Holding your high plank, head is in line with your spine. If your knees are down, no problem, guys. Just make sure your head is forwards, your weight is forwards, and you're holding that position here, holding it for 3, for 2, and for 1, knees down. All right, guys, we're going to finish as we started in our 4-point kneel. Shoulders are nice and relaxed. We have a couple of beautiful little circles to do. So let's begin. Bring your left forearm down to the mat for me, and with your right hand down, we're going to use our right leg again. Press that right leg to the back. Draw the leg underneath you without rocking to the side. Slowly lift, lift, lift. Then push that leg back. Drop it down and in. Open without rocking to that left side. Press it back and in. Open. Just 3 more like this. And then we're going to fully stretch this side. Just thought we could cram in 1 more exercise. You know how this is. Always running over by a minute or 2, but that's okay. Last one here. Open, press to the back, bring it in here, and then just sink back into child's pose. Arms out, elbows down, head down. If you need to take your knees apart, always a nice prenatal option to have your knees apart. Get yourself down there. Inhale, exhale, breath. Then bring yourself back up. Let's reset for the other side. I'm just going to turn around so I'm still facing you. Bring your right forearm to the mat. Your legs are in together. Take that leg to the back. Oh no, we'll start this way first. Hands over, we're circling. We lift it up. Press to the back and drop it down. Nice and still. Notice I don't move to the side when my leg lifts out. I know it's easy to want to rock out, but we stay stable. Stay square to your mat. Press. Let's go here. Just 2 more. And we get to stretch the side as well. 1 more. Reach to the back. Bring it in. Sink down. Woo. Have a little stretch there. Open those shoulders. Open your back. Open your ribs. Exhale. We're going to take a quick pigeon. So bring one leg forwards here. Keep the other leg long and sit. Try not to rock out. So you want to stay nice and stable. Walk your hands back towards you. Lift up through your spine. Relax through your shoulders. Take a stretch. You might feel this through your hamstring. You might feel this through this inner thigh. You might feel it through your hip flexor. See where you feel it and then relax into it. And when you're ready, changing sides. Reaching nice and long. Pigeon. Nice, a little stretch there underneath that glute maybe. Always feels nice, this one. And then rocking back. Take your legs out into a nice wide V. Let your toes relax. Bring your hands down in front of you, and if you can get your elbows down, awesome. If you can't quite get your elbows down and you can bring yourself forward, feel free to hold on to your ankles if that helps you, and you can flex your feet. That might help you bring yourself a little bit nearer. Otherwise, if you can, arms down, you can bring the head down to the mat. Oh, I feel like I should have stretched a bit more first. Bring yourself back up when you're ready, roll those shoulders, and you guys are done for today. I hope everyone feels amazing. Everyone feel like they did a good workout. I hope so. Oh, I see a little love heart there. Cute. Hi to anyone that joined at last minute. Oh, Louise, you did. There you are. I was looking for you at the beginning, and Neighbourly's there. Hi, Liz. Anyone I didn't get to say hi to at the beginning, thank you for joining me today, guys. I hope you had fun. And enjoy the rest of your day. And stay nice and safe, guys. I'll see you soon. Bye.